forgot what era, since it was a while ago that I actually I got like the action or like the chapter sample that I'm supposed to be doing.
No, that was Graviton.
Oh, alright.
Yeah.
Graviton, like he told me to have the main character, Night Seeker, in his normal garb, in the secret identity, and his best friend, and like to show them like they're looking at themselves, and like it's kind of comedic. So I decided to do it like that, to have them in the foreground, and then have Graviton. Like he said, the summary was like these thugs were trying to like fight him. Like I forgot what it was, the character.
That's right.
And it says have him using his powers, but he doesn't want to show any effects. I'm like, okay, how am I gonna get around doing that? It's supposed to be in a mall scene, and I'm not totally 100% good at drawing background there. I'm still working on that. But it's like four guys, and have him like floating in the air, like he's using his gravitational powers to lift them up. And I decided to black him out because I said you can't really see him. So I'm like, all right, I'll just make him a silhouette to make him stand out. Like he was the focal point of the whole picture. So that's why I had like everything focusing towards the character. And
Let me make it simple for you. I guess the best thing is describe your style of work. Because I think
my style.
Your style. Let's go to your style of work.
My style.
You show looks like you draw stuff, but it was still show what's your type of style that you like to convey to the person reading.
I like to convey a very like animated style in my artwork. I've been told I can use my artwork for the animation, although I've never got around to doing it. I've been told that several times. I think I gotta get started on that. But I guess you would say it's like urban, or I don't like using terms because it kind of like closes you in a certain particular like field. So I guess I'll just leave it that animated and cartoony style because everyone says my lines are crisp, and I'm like I disagree with them. So that's pretty much like it's very cartoony. Like they tell me I use a lot of sharp edges for like my fingers and all that stuff. That's based off what people tell me, but cartoon is pretty much my style.
Alright, I guess I'll give it to Blair.
Style?
The style of art. Here's my idea, your style of art.
More of a painterly style of artwork, trained at the Art Institute of Philadelphia. All acrylics originally. Now I've slowly been working my way to washes, watercolors. It was interesting reading, just getting, I don't even know which chapters I had, like 18 and 23, so it was very disjointed. Jumping into the beginning of a chapter, not knowing character development of these characters. It was interesting. I mean, I got some interesting. One of them was very action orientated. It was a jewelry heist going on. They busted through the wall, went through the IMAX theater in the background, and then they came through the movie screen. So visually, it was all there. I mean, the work was done for me just reading it. The other one was a little bit harder. It was more of a. They had talked about
the more of a background story.
The guy in the
it was a priest, an exiled priest.
Exiled priest, and he was a vampire.
Oh no, it was the doctor was a vampire, but the exiled priest was a mutant, and his adopted father was actually his priest. His adopted priest, and yeah.
And it didn't hide too much. The church hide too much. The secrets of this guy. It gave me a little bit more fun to play with visually, and a little bit more challenging. Which is more fun. And then I have a lot more time to do detail for these pieces.
Excellent work, though.
What's that?
Excellent work, though.
Thank you.
Excellent work.
It was hard because there was we had to print in black and white, and I do everything
in color.
I've been told I have garish colors. It's just too colorful. And then to have to paint it black and white was a big pullback. Although I did paint it in color and just stayed on black and white.
Great job. Mr. Antonio.
Whenever, I guess my style of artwork is just a regular American style, just of comics that you might see. Just one of the ones I did where guys would have me meetings in a coffee shop and stuff like that. Not something I really end up doing a lot of all the time, but I thought it came out alright. Eric liked it.
No, I got a bit about the background picture stuff. Come on.
Well, this background picture right here is, I told you earlier, we work with Bunnies on Fire. That's the bunny. You know, I got to do shameless plug, you know, got to get it. I was like, well, if this is a coffee shop, every coffee shop has pictures on the wall. It's got to have some kind of pictures. What should I do? I wanted to do like a little happy tree or something like that. So let me do something a little bit different. But definitely working with the characters, kind of pushed some of it out of the ordinary of the things that I was drawing at that time. And this one right here is for the first chapter. It's one of the main villains is Sting. Yeah, Sting in his human form, locked up, and kind of bound up and everything like that. And I was trying to get a whole bunch of different looks of it to really try to get it to the point where he looked kind of devious and everything. Once again, going off of Eric's notes and everything like that. But what I like to do is I try to do foreshortening. I didn't want to do too much. I actually had a lot of Eric blessed me with a lot of chapters in this. I think I got like 6 of it. Yeah, like I got like 8 chapters. You know, so at first it was like 2 or 3. And he was like, oh, you want to do 5 more? And I was like, oh yeah. You know what I'm saying? So
he was hungry, so I had to feed him a little bit.
Indeed, you know, I love to draw, and it's one of those things where, you know, like Trey has his style of art. When we first met Trey, there wasn't any artwork that was like Trey's in the book. So that's the best thing about this is it's a variation, like Eric said, variation of art. You know what I'm saying? It's every chapter is something different. And but yeah, that's my style. It's just a nice little American style. I mean, I could draw anime style if I would like to, but I came up with, you know, good old Jim Lee and stuff like that, and Walt Thompson, and that's how I like to draw.
My style, I don't like to put anything on it. I just like to draw in many different ways, many different forms. The thing I like about the panel is like everybody's good, so it's also competitive. It keeps you on your toes. You can't just draw something that you want to buy for the next 3-4 years. 2 weeks down the line, you got something that I like. I said, well, I know this on 2, and I'm coming for the cover in the 3rd one.
Well, that's this competition I can't look at. All right.
Okay.
But I like the action sequences more. I like the emotional feels of pictures more so than just, you know, having somebody standing there with his words. So it's up in there. I do mainly sketch art. Like today, this is going to be the cover for the 3rd one.
Let me see that. Go ahead.
So it gives you, you know.
Should I go into a jam?
But show actually
and this was like the first concept for the villain at the end of the 3rd chapter, the 2nd book, Guillotine. It's more of a you know, this is what's coming, but I didn't like it. I still don't like it, so I keep doing extra ones.